I'm going to be playing some more SnowRunner. No, I don't want to sign into YouTube chat, god damn it. There we go. Yeah, I was playing SnowRunner the other day, but it was like, basically, I was only able to stream for an hour, right? There it goes. For the record, this video that I'm using for music right now, it has Bart and Homer in a car that doesn't quite look like their car. It looks like a pickup truck. Bart's wearing headphones and holding a mug of tea. And Homer looks determined yet utterly stoned. Also, it's the most realistic 3D city I've ever seen in The Simpsons, other than the time that Homer got thrown into reality, which was a really fucking weird episode. I think it was one of the early Treehouse of Horrors. Well, then I'd hear probably beer. If your beer is steaming, then I've got bad news. Also, there's a tea bag hanging out of it. Hey, Jason the Wendigo, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. How you doing? Tired? Fair enough. I'm reasonable in terms of energy levels. I keep pressing the incorrect buttons because of Tears of the Kingdom, but you know, other than that. So I guess I need to come over here. Do that. I'm quite good. You know what I might do first? Actually? Is I'm going to... no, out of all that. I'm going to cover that. I'm going to immediately take it out again. I'm going to recover it again. I'm going to retain it. God damn, Tears of the Kingdom has fucked up my muscle memory so hard. Spent all day working in the yard, now I'm looking for a chill streamer to watch and relax and clean my swords and stuff. Ooh, you got, like, real swords? Because if so, that's... excuse me. Awesome. Alright, I guess we're going exploring, huh? Most weapons you have are real? Okay, that's awesome. If you don't mind me asking, like, what kinds of swords? And, like, how did you end up with them? And all, like, I'm very curious. Like, how does one end up owning, by the sound of it, more than one sword? Turn down a little bit more. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mambo number 5. I don't know. It is muddy, though. And that is clearly a place to ford. Okay. Katanas, one-handed swords, not... I can't even pronounce that. Longbow and a few hand axes, as well as a bunch of knives, and how I have two... I mean, okay, fair enough. Having 2 good jobs would be the solution to that, wouldn't it? Naginatas? Okay. Naginatas. I think I want to go left. Perfect. Okay. It's a spear-like weapon with a hook on the blade near the main blade to hook enemy riders off their horses. Ooh, that sounds like it'd be brutal to get hit with. Especially since hooks double great as intestine removers. You scythe almost? Okay. Oh, that's a truck in distress. No, that's just a trailer. Fair enough. Still. Three of your swords are real samurai swords and one might have seen battle. Ooh, that's neat. Now, I can go left or right here by the look of it, although the one to the right appears to be that. If my goal is that, then that appears to be a road. So I'm gonna go left. Honestly, just old games on discs. Old computers. I love like just old computers and old games. Old software for those computers. I mean, like, yes, I may own a decent portion of them on, you know, Steam, but having the originals is always really nice. Lewis fuels ahead. That is a closed bridge. Two metal beams, okay. Lights are on in that building. But yeah, like, I have, like, a PowerBook G4 that I love using occasionally. Not that you can really use a PowerBook G4 for much anymore, but... like, even on Linux, it's very... there's not much you can do with it anymore. So my goal's up there. I think I could maybe cross here. I'm gonna try. I only say maybe because the rocks are here, and that kind of tells me that it might be shallow enough. Yeah, okay. Spent a lot of money in your armory. If I had to guess, your armory is close. Not bad. There we go. Had to get over that. 3 swords is probably cost half that, yeah. Swords are something that I would love to have on my wall, but I would never be able to take care of properly. So I would probably never get one. Really? That's okay. Looks like we're doing a hill climb. Well, I'm Canadian, as you may have guessed in the title. I enjoyed doing chill streams for the most part. I play a lot of like simulation games and stuff. I like collecting old games, as I told you. I spend a lot of time in VR chat. Quite a lot of fun there. My headset started rattling yesterday, which is kind of concerning. It's not supposed to do that. Fucking saved it. Fuck. I no longer saved it. Yep. Oh, I'm a furry as well, in case that wasn't immediately obvious. I'm just gonna quickly have a look here. Did I get close enough to reveal? No, that's the only way in there. Okay. Oh yeah. Kinda wish I was at EC, but wrong country and also budget, so. Got any pets? Nah. Unfortunately, for the most part, I am allergic to animals and also dirt and grass. Like, not deadly allergic, but like irritates me and makes me sneeze constantly allergic. Yeah. Although if I spend enough time outside on the grass, I will get groggy, so. And I'd always wondered why I couldn't cut the grass in a straight line. Turns out I was slowly dying. Do the dance. About the best I can do. One stretcher. How have I ended up this far off-road? Or off intended target? Have you played this game before? Nope, and probably never have, and I probably never will because I lack patience. Like when you flipped, I probably would have broke my monitor. Fair enough reason to not play it, then yeah. I have popped wheels. That's great for doing a hill climb. Not even popped, just wasn't rotating anymore for a moment there. Okay, well, definitely popped. Damaged beyond... There we go. Fix the wheels. You know, I never thought about it, but you're freaking right. Damn. You're absolutely right. If I roll down this again, I'm gonna bring a Hummer out instead. A Hummer or a pickup or something. I mean, no, you're absolutely right though. Wasn't intentional, but yeah. This is really not the direction I'm aiming for right now, I'll be honest. They are absolutely both cute. Well, fuck. Alright, let's put this one away, and let's get out Dawn 71, Hummer H2, Scout 800. TZ. Chevy CK 1500. The Com 39. Yeah, let's go Com 39. Oh, let's go Com 39. I keep pressing the wrong button because friggin' Tears of the Kingdom. They're great for mud, but they're not so great for hill climbs. In absolute fairness to it, it's not really meant for that. Go for the more aggressive ones. Helps if I can press right button. Want that winch on it. No snorkel. Fine. I mean, it has a snorkel, but just no custom snorkel. Let's go climb a hill, shall we? Fuck your sign. See, the problem with Scouts is that, yes, it goes fast, but it also just gets, like... It gets squirrely if you go over, like, low speed. Dan color on me and attach the winch to it, I'll pull us the damn hill. Yeah, absolutely. That's the way to do it. Do you think the tires on this vehicle are big enough, by the way? Honestly, though, I kind of wish I could put I kind of wish I could put bigger tires. These are only 44 inches. My favorite truck, which I use pretty much constantly when I'm not doing this stuff. It has like 60-inch solid rubber tires meant for snow. They work amazing in the mud, wouldn't you know? Although I imagine the driver's spine not doing so hot. Solid rubber tires for when you want to feel every pebble in the mud. What is going on in that last... Oh my god, that is great. It's not so much concern as it is just like, what is going on there? Yeah. Body pillows indeed. Mud. Vroom vroom. You'd think this would clean the truck, but no. How long does my battery last? Depends. It tops out at about 36 hours, at which point my voltage gets low enough that I start seeing things that don't exist. But as long as I keep it below that, I'm good. I typically try to stick to, 8-hour recharge, rest of the day of not charging. Oh, no, I absolutely do. I absolutely do. I love that the exhaust actually blows bubbles. I mean, I kind of gathered that you were. I was just... We're on Twitch, right? No, that's fair. That's fair. You're not wrong. Lol. There we go. Just needed to catch a little bit. Now let's see if we can hill climb. Okay, you have a good bandage session. Possibly stitches depending on depth and length and all the rest, and yeah. See ya. Luckily, this thing seems to be slightly bottom heavy, combined with the fact that it's, I put a winch on it that works when the engine's off, so I can roll it over even if I do fuck up way too bad. I really wish that the direction the vehicle is turning would, you know, be the same as when wheels are pointed, but only so much you can do with that, I suppose. These last couple rocks here were just so mean. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. There we go. So I'm thinking we continue this route, go across that bridge, come across here. Refuel the fuel station there. Just continue along this path here, get that tower. Oh, that's good. So I just need a drink. And man, what a drink it was. Ice cold. You know, I gotta say, best purchase of the year so far was an ice maker. Keeps it out of the freezer, right? And it makes ice really quick. And there's always lots of it. It's just the superior solution. The little desktop appliance, or countertop appliance. It just always has cold ice in it. Just add water occasionally. I'll be honest, in the scenario where I'm designing a kitchen from scratch, I would probably have a built-in ice maker somewhere. I mean, I would also have, like, stainless steel countertops that are sloped toward the sink, but you know. Like, my dream home kitchen mirrors a lot of what happens in, like, commercial kitchens. Designed for quick and easy cleanup, designed for lots and lots of counter space, easy appliance setup. Like, it's a very reasonable design that I would want. What do they sell there? Nothing. Okay. Although I suspect I'll be moving that trailer at some point. Interesting. There appears to be a route that goes this way. How deep is this water? Entirely too deep. Got it. Hey, Panoramic. How you doing? Well, this ain't so good. This really ain't so good. What is on? I am on NixOS. Oh, there we go. There we go. You know, I was hoping I could ford it here. I was wrong. I wonder if it might be better to do it with this, because this one can go a lot deeper. It's just a much taller vehicle. Yeah, have you ever heard of NixOS, or is... Alright. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for dropping by. Hang on, I want to check something. Huh. Fair enough. They've added a lot more tags. Last time I looked at the tags on Twitch, because they've stopped randomly clearing them for some reason, they didn't have, you know, Proton as an option. Also, hang on, I looked up Linux and it didn't actually... My stream doesn't come up. I am tagged under Linux, yes. Oh, there it is. Wow. Not English, 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 not English, not English. Possibly Dutch. Huh. A lot of people that don't speak English using the Linux tag. Late night routing. Is this guy doing networking? Live? IPv6? Really? This is actually something I've been trying to figure out for ages. They're not speaking English. But fuck, man. Why would I need IPv6? Because I would like to have IPv6 working on my network. IPv4 is great and all, but my ISP has a habit of, like, forgetting to assign IPv4 addresses. I shit you not, by the way. That is a real thing that my ISP does sometimes. Also, given the history of my ISP, we're due for a Canada-wide outage anytime now. IPv6 is just as secure as IPv4. You can firewall it just as well, and NAT is not security. So here's the thing, there are two ways to implement IPv6, right? You can set it up so that every device has a public IP address, which, by the way, you can still filter at the gateway. You can still firewall it at the gateway. Or you can have your router receive a public IPv6 and then do the standard IPv4 thing of running it behind NAT, and then just forwarding ports on IPv6 to the machines that want that connectivity. In my case, none of my machines want that connectivity. However, it would be nice if my internet worked at all when my ISP just decides that I don't get an IPv4 address today. Because that is a legitimate thing that actually happens. Now let's see if I can afford it in this truck, shall we? This truck's a bit taller than the last one. The answer appears to be no. That being said, dude needed a bath, so now he's getting it. Actually, no, your ISP doesn't. IPv4 addresses are in very short supply because there's more devices that use them than there are total available addresses. Buying an IPv4 address today is like a several $1,000 affair, if not more. Frankly, you should be happy that your ISP still gives you a free IPv4. I mean, they kind of have to because it would break like 3/4 of the internet if they didn't. But that doesn't change the fact that they're expensive. Yeah, IPv4 is holding its value so far. As we migrate off IPv4 into IPv6, though, which is a thing that's happening, that is going to change. Because remember, IPv4 is only good for something like 4.2 billion IPs, right? And there's more people than that in the world. Let me double check that number, but yeah, 4.2 billion IPs, or 2 to the power of 32 IPs. Yeah. So of the 4.2, almost 4.3 billion IP addresses in IPv4, all of them are in use. IPv4 reserves certain special address blocks for private networks, about 18 million addresses, and multicast addresses take up 270 million. 1.1.1.1, for example, I believe, is a multicast. 8.8.8.8 as well. DNS typically is. Well, this isn't good. Really does get deep, doesn't it? I don't know. Start from the top. Yeah, that one doesn't necessarily seem to agree with it, I'll be honest. You lied, LOL. I've heard a bit about NixOS, but I don't really know what it is. It is a very unique distribution, to say the least. Should I go with a fuel tank? I'm just thinking about, you know what? Saddle low. Oh, that's not what I meant. I'm gonna do a different mission real quick. Use Fedora for your gaming machine and Artix for your ThinkPad. I use NixOS on my web server, my laptop, and my desktop. I've heard good things about Fedora, but I've never tried it, and same with Artix, actually. Yeah, so NixOS is kind of special. Because you know how in most distributions you want to customize a program, you go to that program's, configuration file? That's more or less something you don't do on NixOS. With NixOS, you have a central config that manages your entire computer. Or in my case, a central config that manages all of my computers individually at the same time. The how do I describe this? It is designed to avoid things like dependency hell. You can install multiple versions of any package. It's very universally well thought out, basically. Oh, and the Steam Deck is getting native support for the Nix Package Manager in SteamOS 3.5. How's that for a thought? Where is this caterpillar it's talking about? Oh. It's right there. There we go. Water, fuel, or a heavy saddle. Interesting. So it's really only useful for something that's probably only on this map. Good to know. Or water or fuel. I need to think for a second. So, I basically am giving up on trying to ford the river. I need to fix this bridge. This bridge needs 2 metal. I have metal beams there. But I need another metal beams. Where can I find another metal beams? I can tell you what I need right now, though, is a Tums, because I got some serious heartburn, so I'll be right back. Thumbs acquired. But yeah, no, NixOS is a... NixOS is a very interesting distro, because it's insanely different than every distro you've probably ever used. Alright. So I know that there's a metal framing here, or a metal beam. I guess I'm gonna have to explore a bit. If I had to bet, there's probably something over here. Like in this area. Yeah, no, Red Hat is kinda... Yeah. But I mean, that's what happens when you sell to IBM. I mean, that's just... It's really the unfortunate reality. The problem is that in doing so, they've kind of fucked over every sub-project as well. Like, I don't think IBM realizes the gravity of what they're doing right now. Like, they bought Red Hat for the what Red Hat was doing, right? Red Hat was valuable because of what they were doing. This is like buying a building full of gold for the gold, and then saying, ah, the gold's worthless, and throwing it in a river. I'm not gonna tell anyone to stop using Fedora in the meantime, but I'm gonna say keep an eye out because Fedora is RHEL based at its core, and RHEL not being available anymore, that isn't good for Fedora. Fedora can probably continue, to be absolutely fair, but long term, Fedora is going to more or less have to become its own base distro. Oh, right, I did that, didn't I? I need a crane on this. I need a flatbed with crane. There we go. By the way, for anyone who doesn't have it, the Valve Complete Pack is 96% off. 96% off. Which means that you can get every game Valve's ever made for like $8. If you already own games, they will be deducted from that total. That is everything Valve. Although apparently not Half-Life Alyx, but still. Almost everything. You got your Counter-Strike Condition Zero, Day of Defeat Source, Team Fortress Classic, Day of Defeat, Deathmatch, Half-Life Opposing Force, Ricochet, a game that apparently is really worth it. Half-Life, Half-Life Blue Shift, Half-Life 2, Counter-Strike Source, Half-Life 1 Source, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Portal, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2, Portal 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which used to cost money, Team Fortress 2, Dota 2, and The Lab. Normally 55% off, currently 96% off, for a total of, if you don't own any of it, $8.07 Canadian. Also, Halo Master Chief is another one I would recommend for anyone who wants to play the Halo games. It's $12.49 for 7 games. Well, 7 items. It's, you know, Halo, the Master Chief Collection, which is technically free. Breach, Combat Evolved, Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary 3, 3 ODST, and 4. For $12.49. This is the kind of thing that I point to when people say, but PC gaming is so much more expensive than console gaming. You gotta spend so much on your computer. And it's like, you can spend about the same amount as a console, get a good gaming experience, and then save so much money on Steam. People don't get it, I swear. Even Elden Ring's on sale. It's still way too expensive, but it's on sale. Oh yeah, the Steam Deck's also on sale, by the way. If I had $655.20 Canadian cents, I would snap up a Steam Deck so fucking hard. Everything I just listed works. Everything there that I've just mentioned works on Linux without needing any rootkits. SnowRunner, $21.99, 45% off. Worth it, probably, depending on how you feel. Age of Empires 4, also 50% off. RimWorld, actually, what are the sales on the DLC? Is there any? 10%? Not enough. I want to get the DLC, but I'm not paying that much for DLC. Sims 4 is free to play? What? Since when is Sims 4 free? I mean, I'd rather play Sims 3. It's actually a way better game, but still. Modern Warfare? I don't know. I don't play Call of Duty, so... Honkai Impact sounds like Duck Game, but like taken to the next extreme. Are we talking about the original Modern Warfare? Well, the good news is, at least when it comes to Call of Duty, Infinity Ward has stated that for Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, if a workaround is found that allows the game to work on Linux, as long as the anti-cheat is not impeded from functioning, then they won't ban you for using it. That being said, yeah. But honestly, that's on the developer for using shit anti-cheat, so. Client-side anti-cheat is helpful, but it shouldn't be the be-all end-all. Server-side anti-cheat can be just as, if not more, effective. If you can make it run with the anti-cheat, then yes. Right now, there's no known way to do that, but they won't ban the people that do so if someone figures out a way. So basically, they've said, go nuts, get it to work, we won't stop you. Which, frankly, is better than a lot of cases. Like, so, long term, I suspect what'll happen is someone will figure out a way to make the anti-cheat work. Because honestly, when it comes down to it, what in order to make it work, what has to happen is that they have to look at the calls that it's making, and then just look at the same response from Windows and see what it does there, and then just implement the same thing basically. Now, luckily, I don't know if it's in the kernel yet, or if it's still in the proposal stage, but there is a thing that is being worked on to enable Wine to capture kernel calls, which, believe it or not, is actually, amusingly, if you run a Windows program under Wine, and it tries to make a kernel call, it'll actually succeed. It'll successfully ask the kernel for something. The kernel will go, "What the fuck are you talking about?" and throw back an error. Which is a lot of why anti-cheats don't work, right? So there's a thing being done where Wine can tell the kernel, "Hey, if you get any kernel calls from this application, bounce them back to me, all right?" And then Wine itself would answer the appropriate responses or make the appropriate calls to the Linux kernel. Oh well. I gave it a pull. It's shallow enough though, probably you'll just drive in there and pull it out anyway. Or use the crane on top of the truck, one or the other. You know, it amuses me that right now the Steam Deck is the most sold thing globally on the Steam store. We're not going to talk about the oil slick that I just left in the river, okay? Mud tires. You don't have a ton of weight on the back of your truck. You can go slightly faster through the mud at least. Not being pushed down into it, you know? Oh, see, let's go this way, see what we find. Concrete plant, huh? I imagine you guys have metal. Oh, you guys have fuck all, okay. Vroom vroom mada. Sometimes you just gotta drive through the water, you know? I recognize this river. Wait a second. This is the intended way to get over there? Oh my god. I just went through the river. For the record, this is what I'm heading for. Me getting there is going to be a challenge. Oh, fuck you. Really? Really? You know what, I'm just gonna try that again. This time without causing damage to every part of my truck on the way out of the place. Let it never be said that this truck is not incredibly OP, even in its, like, non-modded form, because, yeah. Hard rubber tires. They'll get you going. I would like to mention, however, the river is flowing slightly the wrong direction back there. The fact that that is clearly a route that has been driven before is kind of terrifying. We're gonna leave that direction, I think. Like, assuming we can. I'm not sure where that other route would take us, but this way at least looks to be somewhat reasonable. Also, there's some buildings up here, which is interesting. I get the feeling someone's gonna see this someday and be like, huh. Whoever drove that truck through there was very brave, because, yeah. I'm like, you know, in the theoretical continuity that is this game, at least. Do I want to see what's up there? I don't know. And it looks like maybe it's a sawmill? I don't know. I'll poke it later when I'm not, you know, heavy with all this. I'll be honest, up here is not on the list of places I would build a sawmill. Most days it's completely unreasonable. There's no actual roads. And you didn't clear any roads to get up here. You've actually just got people driving up and down streams. Yeah, this was definitely the intended way to get across this bridge, which is kind of painful. I literally just drove across the river. There we go. I think this game would look fantastic to play in VR. Don't mind me. Definitely not Texican driving. And thus running into trees. Wow, he's just like, fine, we can cross the river again. Like, what? Why are you upset about me fixing the river? Or fixing the bridge? Okay, I'm curious about uphill delivery. Man, is your farm a mess. God damn. To the fuel station. I can't help but think it would be neat if there's a way for you to, like, in one of the levels, build, like, small dams and then pump out the area behind them to make more usable roads. Why don't I drive on train tracks? Oh, that's why. Two consumables, huh? Okay. And so this way we shall go. Interesting. Okay. I don't imagine... Yeah, I can do that on both sides. I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, so the tower is over here, and that bridge is out. I guess I'm gonna be getting good at driving on train tracks, huh? You were supposed to be a small tree. Don't know what happened there, but that barrel actually just rocketed through the fence. Oh, I just got a new truck. Okay. Oh, I get it. Let me guess, I have to manually unload. I'm gonna take off. It is way too hot in here. You guys have a good night, alright? Because I'm just gently dying of heat. Have a good night.